Hey guys, what's up? SaberMarco1 here, and we are back with more Overwatch news. This week we're doing the third week of the Overwatch Contenders in Europe and North America, so let's get right into it. Okay, so first off, I don't have this up correctly, so let me do this how I should have it open. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so week 3 in Europe and North America. So we started off on September 2nd, which was... Oh wait, that's right. We had more this week, right? Yep. So September 1st this week, we started off on Friday, which is how it's going to be for the rest of the season, I'm pretty sure. And we started off, and there are only 2 North American matches, and we started off with Immortals versus FaZe. Again, there's spoilers here, so if you want to watch any of these matches in VODs, don't watch this video unless you don't care about it being spoiled. Anyways, let's get on with this. We started off on Nepal with Immortals versus FaZe. Immortals took the first map 2-1. We then went to Kings Row, which FaZe took 3-2. Full Sky Industries was FaZe's win, 2-1. Dorado, Immortals won 3-0. So then we went on to the tiebreaker on Ilios, which FaZe won 2-0, meaning FaZe defeated Immortals 3-2. Then the second and final match on Friday was Renegades versus Envision. Started off on Oasis, which Envision took 2-0. Then on Kings Row, Envision took 4-3. Hanamura, Envision took 3-2. And Dorado, Envision took 3-2. So Renegades were close on a lot of those, but they just couldn't pull it off. So anyways, next let's go to Europe, because on Saturday we started off with 1-2-3 versus E United. That game we started off on Lijiang Tower, which 1-2-3 took 2-1. Then we went to Eichenwald, which 1-2-3 then won 2-1 again. Volskaya, E United beat 1-2-3 3-2. I can't talk for some reason. And then on Watchpoint Gibraltar, 1-2-3 took it 1-0 over E United. So E United ended up beating, or 1-2-3 ended up beating E United 3-1. The second match, or the final match in Europe on Saturday was Cloud9 versus Bazooka Puppies. On Nepal, which is the map we started off with, Cloud9 beat Bazooka Puppies 2-0. Kings Row, Cloud9 won 3-2. Hanamura, Cloud9 won again 4-3. In Watchpoint Gibraltar, Bazooka Puppies won 3-0, but it didn't matter because the game was already 3-1 C9. Then back to NA for there were 2 matches on Saturday. Started off with F-Energy FE versus Rogue. We started off on Oasis, which F-Energy FE took 2-0. Then on Nambani, Rogue took that 3-2. Full Sky Industries, F-Energy FE took 3-2. Watchpoint Gibraltar, Rogue took 3-2. Then we went to the tiebreaker on Ilios, which F-Energy FE took 2-0. So F-Energy ended up winning 3-2. The final match on Saturday was Kungarana versus Envious. The 2 of 3 undefeated North American teams facing off. Let's see how that went. On Lijiang Tower, the starting map, NV won 2-0. Went to Eichenwald, which NV won 1-0. Hanamura, Envious won 4-3. And Watchpoint Gibraltar, Envious ended up taking that 3-2. So on Sunday, the last day of week 3, we had a newly built Team Singularity versus Misfits. How did the new team hold up? Well, seeing how they didn't have a lot of practice time, you would expect them to lose. Well, here's how they did. On Nepal, Misfits took that 2-0. Nambani, Misfits took that 3-2. Full Sky Industries, Misfits took that 1-0. And Dorado, Misfits took it 2-1. Meaning it was a 4 Overwatch. Then, the last match of Europe for the week was Gamers Origin, undefeated, versus Team Giganti. On Oasis, the starting map, Giganti won 2-1. Kings Row, Giganti won 3-2. Hanamura, Gamers Origin won 4-3. And Gibraltar, Giganti won 3-2, ending Gamers Origin's undefeated streak. Now, let's go into North America to get the last 2 matches in NA of the week. So, we had Rogue versus Immortals. And Lijiang Tower, the starting map. Rogue won 2-1. Numbani, Rogue won 3-2. Hanamura, Immortals won 3-2. And Watchpoint Gibraltar, Immortals won 4-3. So we had to go to another tiebreaker. Second time for Immortals this week. But Immortals lost 2-0 on Ilios to Rogue. So Rogue ended up winning that 3-2. So then the final match was Renegades versus FaZe. Lijiang Tower, FaZe took that 2-0. Kings Row, FaZe took it 4-3. Hanamura, FaZe took that 3-2. And they also took Dorado 3-2. So why don't we look at the standings then, because that was all the matches for Contenders. I forgot the name of the tournament. My bad, guys. Okay. So anyway, before we look at the we'll look at standings first. I already said that. In North America, Envious is sitting undefeated 3-0 with 11 matches won. Envision is also sitting 3-0 with 10 matches won. FaZe is sitting at 3-1 with 11 matches won. Kongorana is 2-1 with 7 matches won. Rogue is 2-2 with 9 matches won. FNGFE is 1-2 with 5 matches won. Immortals is 0-4 with 5 matches won. And Detroit Renegades are 0-4 with 1 match won. Honestly, I think Detroit Renegades is already eliminated, but Immortals could possibly come back. All they need to do is win out. So they would go 3-4. They need FNRG to lose every other game. Maybe they can win one more. They basically need Rogue to lose almost all their matches. They need Kongorana to lose almost all their matches. But Immortals is still in it. They could still technically make it. Just don't expect it. I honestly think Kongorana is going to fall out of the playoffs, though. And I think either Rogue or FNRGFE are going to pass them. It just depends on the remaining schedule for both teams. I think both Rogue and FNGFE have to still face Envious, so that's a loss for both of those teams, most likely. Anyways, let's go to Europe, which Misfits is sitting at 3-0 with 12 matches won. 123 is sitting at 3-0 with 11 matches won. Gamers Origin is sitting at 2-1 with 8 matches won. Team Giganti is 2-1 with 6 matches won. Cloud9 is 2-1 with 6 matches won. E-United is 0-3 with 4 matches won. Bazooka Puppies is 0-3 with 2 matches won. And Singularity is 0-3 with 0 matches won. So, I honestly don't think Gamers Origin is going to really stay in. I honestly think that Cloud9 is going to squeak their way into the playoffs. I just don't think Gamers Origin is really that strong. Their first 2 matches, didn't they face E-United and Bazooka Puppies? Something like that? Or Singularity and Bazooka Puppies, something along the lines. Anyways, speaking of this, let's go to the schedule. United I also think can make it too, but that would require Team Giganti to not make the playoffs, which I think they're in good shape to make. So let's start with NA, and now let's go to Week 4. Week 4 for NA starts with Detroit. Why am I starting with NA? It always starts with Europe. My bad, guys. I am off today. So, EU has the 3-day week this time, so it starts on Friday with 1-2-3 versus Team Giganti at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then it ends off with Team Singularity versus Bazooka Puppies, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, approximately, right after that match, basically. But anyways, on September 9th, it's Team Singularity versus E-United at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. After that, we have Misfits versus Gamers Origin. And then September 10th, this Sunday, we have Misfits vs. Bazooka Puppies at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard. Then we have Team Giganti versus Cloud9 to end off the EU day. So let's go to NA now and look at their schedule. So following the European matches, Detroit Renegades faces Envious off to start the week for NA. That's probably going to be a 4-0. FaZe is facing off against Rogue to start off the week, or to end the Saturday. And honestly, I think FaZe has an advantage in that. Kongorana faces off against Envision on day 2, right after European matches are over. And Immortals face FNRG-FE. It's a must-win for both teams, so let's see how that works out for them. Now let me do some predictions. Let's start with Europe again, even though I kind of started with NA. But anyways, 1-2-3 versus Team Giganti. This is interesting because I'm just going to check really quick 123 has defeated E United. 123 has defeated Bazooka Puppies. And 123 has defeated Singularity. They literally the 3 worst teams. So Team Giganti is their first real challenge. I have to give it still to 123, I would say. I'm going to give it a 3-1 123. Then with Team Singularity versus Bazooka Puppies, I think Bazooka Puppies is going to win that 3-1. I can't see a 4-0 on that because both teams aren't that great as of right now. Maybe it's a 4-0, maybe it's not, maybe it's a 3-2, but I think Bazooka Puppies are taking that. Then Team Singularity versus E United, I think E United's going to 3-2 victory over Singularity. Not 3-2, sorry. 3-1. Another 3-1 victory. Maybe Singularity picks it up now that they have a new roster. But anyways, Misfits versus Gamers Origin. I feel like Misfits can really manipulate Gamers Origin since they can only really do the Doomfist. Gamers Origin's only been doing really well on Doomfist. I think Misfits can 4-0 them on that. Then on Sunday, Misfits versus Bazooka Puppies. I think that's an easy 4-0 for Misfits. And Team Giganti versus Cloud9. This is a tough one. This is another tough one that Team Giganti has. I'm actually predicting that Cloud9 wins it 3-2. Because they've seemed to have really been syncing up a lot better since week 1. Or week 2 or whenever they really were doing terribly. And now Detroit Renegades versus NVS 4-0 NVS. I mean, you can't bet anything against NVS right now. FaZe Clan versus Rogue. 3-1 victory to FaZe. Maybe it's a 4-0, to be honest. FaZe is the second best team in North America right now. Kungarana versus Envision. I think Envision can take that 3-1. Then they'll stay undefeated so far. Immortals versus F Energy FE. I'm predicting F Energy FE will take that 3-1 over Immortals. So, those are my predictions here. I'm going to end this episode off here, so thank you guys so much for watching. This is Saber Michael 1 here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Or the next week with more Overwatch news. See ya!